An important role and responsibility of a teacher is to ensure a democratic setup in the classroom. Yes, inclusion can make a happy classroom too. A classroom is not only a sacred place but also a democratic space. In this space, a teacher has to engage with students of diverse backgrounds and different learning abilities. The difference stems from many factors like gender, sexuality, class, community, different abilities. These factors constitute an important part of students' identities. Amid such a diverse reality, teacher has to safeguard and nurture the rights and interests of all the students. Unity is the most important factor for the growth of any nation and a teacher needs to nourish it. In fact, teachers' attitude towards this issue determines the learning environment of the respective classrooms. Teachers have to be free from such prejudices, which can be done through self introspection and being aware of the prejudices intellectually. The first thing a teacher can do to accomplish social inclusion, that is, oneness and equality for all the students in her class, is to identify the degree of differences existing. That is, the teacher has to first recognize each and every difference existing in the class that leads to social exclusion. This can be done through any simple activity where there is a need of different groups or teams. Let the students first choose their partners or group members on their own. Your role as a teacher is to study these groups for all kinds of social categorizations. If any divide or prejudice is witnessed, then introduce students to one another and highlight the social and cultural realities of students' backgrounds. You can again use activities to accomplish unity. For instance, during this lockdown, when the resources are limited, we can engage students of different social backgrounds together to devise ways to combat the crisis of the availability of only limited resources. You can also ask them to discuss their point of views about different policies that the government has been using to deal with this crisis and then draft a completely fresh policy for the citizens on the basis of their understandings and experience. That is, the understandings and experiences of the students. The activity will help them to learn about each other's experiences and realities. They will be able to clear many misconceptions that they have about each other's situation or place in the society. And understanding, and to an extent, sense of mutual respect will be developed in them for different social realities. Social inclusion is not at all a difficult task, as we just need to make our students understand that the social, political, economic, and even physical factors that those seem to constitute our identity for the society are not fixed. Identity is just a role play, and while playing the role, it is all up to an individual to select the desired role. One can choose to be a football lover, a brother, a friend, an enthusiast, a person who loves to eat, a traveler, a fan of Amitabh Bachchan, or just a human. Give them the opportunity and tasks to understand that identity can be constructed outside the boxes of social parameters also. Let them describe themselves through their interests, skills, hobbies, emotions, passions, and aspirations. Teachers also have to be conscious of using language that is not discriminative. In short, being aware of prejudices and restraining oneself from perpetuating them ensures an inclusive learning environment. Another substantial role of a teacher is to contribute to the overall personality development of the students through extracurricular and non academic activities also. Teachers can constitute various societies, committees, programs, conferences, seminars for this same. More examples to contribute to the overall personality development of the students are student centric business plans, competitions, and case studies, study of the concept of happiness and its academic and cultural relevance and implications in contemporary society, create a gender sensitized campus and society, equip your students to help the marginalized sections of the society. Like students can be asked to volunteer underprivileged children academically and assist them in building their skills to make them employable. Various departments can organize various student centric and academic activities such as special lectures, interactive sessions, industrial visits, excursions, internships, and screening of documentary films. Interdisciplinary projects involving both the students can also be planned. Mentor-mentee program in a classroom environment helps to cater to various needs and interests of the students, so this can be done. Interaction with alumni can enrich the on-roll students. They can be skill enhancement sessions, develop their creativity and research aptitudes. Students should be encouraged to participate in national and international level seminars. You can organize distinguished lecture series. They can be literary competitions, workshops and quiz competitions organized by other colleges, cultural activities organized by other colleges. That means you can encourage them to participate in workshops, quiz competition, and cultural activities that are organized by other colleges. Next is outreach programs in collaboration with NGOs or any other outside industries. Such activities will inculcate a sense of social responsibility in students and make them aware about the dynamics of the changing social cultural aspects of everyday life. Students will become more confident and will learn new practical skills. Through all the discussed activities, teachers can also fulfill their responsibility towards their institutes. Assessments and accreditations like NAC, NBA depends on such efforts of the teachers. Then there are also certain administrative responsibilities of a teacher. However, these might vary from universities to other universities, universities to colleges. Nonetheless, to enlist a few: curriculum designing and enrichment, development fund planning, admissions, examinations, ensuring ragging free and safe campus. Teachers are also a part of internal quality assurance cell. IQAC plays an important role in improving the quality of academics and other related activities of the institution. After working for some years, teachers also have to perform duties of being a part of the governing body of the institution. Maintaining proper attendance records, timetable making, decisions about workload are also some of the other administrative responsibilities of a teacher. And last but not the least, we have to be responsible for our own selves as teachers. For this, we constantly need to enhance and enrich our learning process and knowledge. Some of the ways to augment our knowledge base are research, be it a book, paper published in journals, or paper presentations. Second way is refreshers courses, induction programs, orientation programs, workshops, faculty development programs. And the next way is interdisciplinary programs and projects. Teachers do not have to only prepare students for life, but also have to create a rich, meaningful life for themselves.